Welcome to another show of our trio. And today on our trio, first, Candace Owens debate. Second, we talking about am I racist? Third, we talking about the show. Our trio, let's go. Do it, 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 do it. Now we got a college professor coming to you, giving his opinion about Candace Owens. And if you haven't watched the video I made on Candace Owens, go back and watch it. A lot of people disagree with it, but most importantly, a lot of people like it. So go back and watch it if you didn't. There was a lot of people coming at me sideways because the way I talk, the way I pronunciate my words, and some mistakes I made talking. Which, you know, it's all good. I have thick skin. I challenge the people in the comments to a debate. You know, if you really feel that way, I told them to put your face behind it and come debate me. Cause it was all about where I said everyone is not a debater. Colin Kaepernick, he don't debate people. And a lot of people feel, you know, some type of way about that. But I said, hey, I debate you. Colin Kaepernick might don't want to debate you, but I debate you. You know, you're welcome to step up and express your opinion. You know, freedom of speech, I'm all for it. So with that being said, we had a professor stepped up. And he wanted to give his opinion on what I said. Unfortunately, he didn't want to go live with me because he a professor and he didn't want his identity revealed. So we're gonna let you hear the mystery professor opinion now.
As far as Candace Owens' opposition to the NAACP, she doesn't oppose them for doing charitable things like helping out black teenagers in need like she was. She opposes them because they have a detailed history of discrediting and silencing people that disagree with their perceived narrative and interpretation of reality and things like that. She doesn't oppose their charitable work. She opposes the lobbying and the constant political opposition that they put up to other causes and things that disagree with them. And even with her commentary on the Floyd killing, she came out numerous times in opposition to the way that the officer treated Floyd. She said he needs to go to jail. I 100% agree with that. All she said negative about that was that George Floyd was by no means the saint that the media is portraying him to be. Like in her video on Twitter, she said that she talked about the incident where Floyd broke into a pregnant woman's home and threatened her baby with a gun while his accomplices robbed her house. This is true. He went to prison for this, and that he was high on methamphetamine and fentanyl when he was killed. So she's not condemning. She's not agreeing with this killing. She condemned the killing. All she said is that Floyd should not be made into some kind of a martyr over this.
I can kind of understand where he coming from. He make a few valid points, but me personally, I feel you shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you. If you got a problem with the NAACP, you should speak to them behind closed doors before you go public with it, because they did help you out. So if you disagree with the way they handle things, you should go and speak with them. And far as the NAACP discrediting and silencing people, what about when Donald Trump does it?
She's shocked that I picked her.
No.
She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay, I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
I'll tell you what, CNN should be ashamed of itself having you working for them. You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working for CNN. What a stupid question that is. What a stupid question. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
And I'm all for freedom of speech. So if you feel the NAACP, that's what they do, is silence people and discredit people, you should feel the same way when Donald Trump does it. And far as George Floyd, we shouldn't let him die in vain. Was he perfect? No. Everyone did things in their life that they not proud of. But when she say he's not a hero, you know, we shouldn't be worshiping him, or however she want to say it. It's self-consciously and consciously put it in people's head like, well, maybe he got what he deserved. You know, maybe he deserved that. So that's why it's kind of dangerous to the kids when she say something like that, because now, you know, they see him as a bad guy. Like, well, since he did that before in his past, and since he was on drugs, it's okay? No, it's not okay. And if you feel, you know, George Floyd is a bad guy, was a bad guy, that's your opinion. But you know that he didn't deserve to die. And so what is the point to bring up his past? that's kind of taken away from justice, focusing on these polices and prosecuting them, because now we're going off on a whole nother subject of what he did in his past and him doing drugs. That's all irrelevant right now to what we focusing on. That's not important. So I don't see what's the point to bring it up. What about Christopher Columbus? He got a whole day and he came here and stole the land from the Native Americans and killed Native Americans. But he's a hero. So like I said, don't be a hypocrite, be consistent about it. If you feel that way about George Floyd, I need you to feel that way about Christopher Columbus and take away the whole day. But Candace Owens is smart, because she playing out people's emotions. She knew that video was going to get a lot of publicity. That's why she made it. And why did she do that? You know, you do something to get people attention. Now that I got your attention, I'm going to show you what I really want. And that's what I do on my channel. I get your attention off me just, you know, screaming and hyping stuff up. But now I'll show you what I really want, and that's to educate you. And she gonna show you what she really want, and that is to get your money. She did it for donations. I feel she's so out of touch with the hood. She's so out of touch with the black community. She just speaking on statistics. Oh, well, the numbers say this, guys more likely to do this. But actually come into the hood, come into the black community and communicate with the people. Learn who we are instead of just looking at the books like, well, it say black people are more likely to do this or black people are more likely to do that. Get out the books and come to the hood. Now, some people might take that as, oh man, what you saying? Be stupid? No, I'm not saying be stupid. Of course read. But I'm saying don't base all your information and research off of looking at a book or looking at statistics versus actually coming out there and communicating with the people and helping the people. Now, I understand us as black people can be hard to deal with. I get frustrated sometimes. It's hard to deal with us. And so a lot of people like, you know what, I'm gonna go over here with the Republicans because they can understand more. They can understand where I'm coming from. And I can understand that, but me personally, I would never turn my back on my people, even though they get frustrated to deal with sometimes. But you know, I'm gonna hold it down. Some people say I'm racist for telling the truth. Before you call me racist, it's a lot of hate organizations out there that intentionally give off hate, intentionally use the N-word to describe black people. Before you come at me saying I'm a hate person or a racist person, go at the KKK, go at the skinheads. I never woke up and said, hey, let's go kill some white people. I never woke up and say, hey, let's go bomb a white church. I never put my knee on no one's neck until they died. I'm all for self-defense. Hate is not what I'm about. Believe it or not, I have a Republican friend. Shout out to Ken White. Go over there and watch his show, The Southside Unicorn. I believe it's on iHeartRadio and on iTunes as well. He got a Facebook page and an Instagram page and a Twitter page as well. Ken White, Southside Unicorn. So a lot of y'all Republicans might like this. Let me tell you about the Art Trio show. The Art Trio show is about 3 different topics 3 times a week. Educating, empowering, and entertaining is what I do. I have to explain this to people that I'm not a YouTuber. I'm an activist that use YouTube. Because a lot of people that's activists, they get monetized on YouTube and they start biting their tongue. They don't say what they want to say. They in it for the money. Which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Get your money. But me personally, I'm going to say what I mean and mean what I say. And that's what the Art Trio show is all about. I call it Art Trio because it's something that we can watch. You know, you got CNN, you know, you got Fox, you know, all those companies are owned by white networks. You know, ain't really no freedom of speech. There's so much you can say on TV before they say, hey, we're going to have to take you off of it. And with YouTube, you get a little bit more flexibility to speak your mind. Now, you don't get a lot of flexibility. I know once I start blowing up, I could be one of the people that get took off of YouTube. I hope not, but I won't be surprised if it happens. And that all comes with speaking your mind. You gotta be willing to deal with the consequences. And Trio, because it's 3 different topics 3 times a week. Trio. So Art Trio. That's how I came up with the name. And that's what it's all about on Art Trio. I say it's our channel. Because I let anyone come on here. Everyone welcome to come on the Art Trio channel. So it's our channel. Power to the people. Subscribe. 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 that notification bell to keep up with me when I post 3 different topics coming at you 3 times a week. If you want the latest Art Trio shirt, hit me up.